Ken, when Celebrity Cruises Canada came into the market with your Air Inclusive product 3 seasons ago now, I bet people were kind of surprised. That's not an easy thing to do, but it certainly created a big change in the way cruises can be sold in Canada and certainly helped the agents. What has been the reaction so far?
Well, the reaction has been, thank you, Susan. The reaction has been really, really overwhelmingly positive. I am so pleased that what the agents have done for us, and the fact that one of the strategies that we used, Suzanne, was to go into cities that we felt were underserviced or had no service, and we looked at the travel patterns of Hamilton, Ontario, of Moncton, New Brunswick, Halifax, Quebec City, and said, what kind of flights and how easy is it for someone to get a cruise in the Caribbean in the wintertime? And what's the price point like? And to our surprise, it was expensive and it was not easy. Moncton, for instance, you have to go via Montreal, you have to go via Toronto, and you're changing, or even if you want an American carrier, you have to go via JFK. So you come along with nonstop service. It makes it a little bit more attractive, and it's easy, one-stop shop.
Makes it very attractive, and certainly makes it easier for the travel agent to offer to their client, and hopefully create some new cruising clients as well.
Yeah, we were. As a matter of fact, that's a good question, because last year, our percentage of first-time cruisers was over 37%.
Wow.
And out of certain gateways, for instance, Quebec City, 65% of the people in Quebec City had never cruised before on our flights. So
that's remarkable.
That brought us a whole new kind of opportunity that we were very, very pleased about. And again, it's our agent partners that believed in our product and helped push the customers our way, which was really appreciated.
Very important partnership, and we certainly, as I say, it's not easy to also be in the air business, as we know, but I'm so glad it's going well. And you've expanded this year as well, your gateways.
We found ourselves we wanted our original plan was to expand as far west as we could within reason. Alberta, the economy in Alberta sort of put us a little bit on the back burner because it was, everything was going on there. We weren't sure we wanted to go in. So we went as far west as Winnipeg, which is a new gateway for us. And we went into Montreal, which was really, I'm not so, I'm somewhat nervous about that because there is a lot of competition in that market. But so far, the numbers up in Montreal have been very, very promising.
Good.
We wanted to actually go to St. Hubert Airport, which I don't know if you know Montreal, is on the south shore of Montreal. That was our original plan. And unfortunately, they can't take a 737 fully loaded, so we had to avoid that airport. But so we're in Montreal, and so we've got a little bit of competition, which it is what it is.
But it is an easier product to sell for the cruise combination.
Yeah, it's something, and I think that how I paraphrase it is that your Celebrity cruise starts as soon as you board that aircraft. We serve hot meals on the plane going down and coming back. We give free booze on the way down and on the way back. And I will tell you something, Suzanne. In our first year of operation, this is sort of a little funny anecdote. We had 2 cities, Ottawa and Hamilton. And our first flight down, our first year down after we did the analysis, on our morning flights alone, the consumers bought or drank $10,000 worth of Irish Bailey's cream.
That says something about our market, doesn't it?
But you think about that, and people are up at, they've been up since 3:30 in the morning. So by the time they board the aircraft, they're already in vacation mode, and so it was free, and people enjoyed that. So so the whole Celebrity experience on the aircraft is that the placemats are our ports of embarkation around the world. The flight attendants are wearing Celebrity scarves, Celebrity hats. So you're
all
taking
branded.
care.
It's wonderful.
As I said, as soon as you board the aircraft, your Celebrity cruise starts.
And then you're also all about providing the onboard packages that best suits the client, and make it an easy choice. So this year you've fine-tuned it a little bit.
Yeah, we've offered, we've been able now to offer a premium beverage package, and we're offering transfers. Now we've changed the game a little bit. Last year we were going exclusively into Miami. We have some flights still going to Miami, but we're also going to have some flights, especially from the East Coast, into Palm Beach. And that airport, because they sail out of Fort Lauderdale. So weather last year on the East Coast was I can't use a bad word on TV, so I'll be nice about it. So it was horrendous, and there were a lot of flight delays and so on and so forth. And just so you know, not one of our passengers missed the ship. The ship waited for everybody, whether it was
in a season,
and it was
like that.
so we were so that gave the reassurance. So this year, to make people feel a little more better, we added a pre-night hotel. And so if you want to Palm Beach, and you'll be staying in Palm Beach, pre-night out of Halifax and Moncton, and you board your ship the next day. So the stress of what the weather's like on the East Coast or wherever, it's not going to be there. Hopefully.
Lovely addition. Very, very nice.
Thank
And
you.
your go big, go better, go best.
Well, that's exciting too. So that gives you some options. Some people like to use frequent flyer miles, and they don't necessarily want to go on a charter lift. They have, they want to use Air Canada, they want to use Air Transat. So this gives you the option to get the all-inclusive package, but do your own air portion if you like. But it's a variation of a very successful 1, 2, 3 go, which really started the ball rolling about paying for everything up front and then not being, and excuse my language, nickeled and dimed on the ship, which is really what got people so annoyed. You'd have a great cruise, and then the day before you get off the ship, you go to the bathroom, you step on a piece of paper that's a mile long, and you've signed your life away, and that was your last experience on the cruise before you get off.
Not a good memory.
Not a good memory. So now it's okay, you can pay for your cruise now, and in 6 months you
enjoy it.
You can enjoy it, not even put your hand in your pocket. Unless you want to do shore excursions, gambling, or spa, you've paid for your cruise.
And much better for the agent as well, to be able to offer those options, what suits the client best.
Absolutely.
And to benefit from that themselves.
Absolutely. It was nice because a lot of agents took last year. I would say anywhere between 5 and 7% of the people paying full fare for the cruises were agents who wanted to experience the product because the value was there. So that
says a lot.
Yes, it does say a lot about the people that they wanted to experience it, and I'm glad that they did, and they became our best advocates out of that.
Indeed. Once you've experienced it, you certainly are. That's fantastic. Now, and how is the season looking going forward here?
Well, the season right now, the dollar is playing, it's creating havoc. I'm not going to lie about it. It's not. Our booking tendencies our tendencies are behind same time last year. And I think it's a sticker shock of what the price is of what it was last year, but we can't control the currency, so we're moving forward. And look, the weather's been nice.
So true. We haven't had our minds set on going south. It's supposed to get really bad again, though.
Well, yeah. But going down south for Canadians is almost a rite of passage of it. It's one of those things that I think the people will, once the cold weather hits, and it's like, okay, I can't take it anymore. I've got to get out of here.
And the product is known now as well by the agents in particular, so that you have in your favor, certainly. I wish you a very successful season again, Ken.
Well, thank you very much. And it's Travel Appreciation Month, and so there's a $50 bonus commission paid out to every booking for every travel agent. And let me tell you something, folks. Without you people, you travel agents, and a lot of you watch this, it doesn't happen without you. So thank you very much for all you do. And Suzanne, thank you for everything you do. You're a pleasure to talk to.
Oh, thank you, Ken.
All right.
You as well.